So I'm just hopping on here to talk through some things. I guess I am turning this into kind of a daily vlog, a way to express my thoughts. It all started with me hopping off Instagram because I knew that there's a mission for me to speak and speak up. Instagram is not a platform where I put myself out there face to face. I mean, I express a lot of my thoughts, but in written form. But since I've gone off Instagram, I've needed a creative outlet. I've needed a way to express myself and to get my thoughts out, which has brought me to this, which has brought me to making a YouTube channel, something that I've put off for a long time. But I don't have any needs to express right now, but I just am doing this for the sake of the routine and the habit. Sorry, I'm messing with my phone. There we go. Yeah, so here I am talking through some things. So I was at a couple coffee shops today. I get a lot of work done, especially when my business partner is out of town. I go to coffee shops to get work done. I love going to different environments to help me get through certain ideas. If I'm in my office all the time, I don't get it done, or I can't solve problems because the environment itself holds me back. Like, going to different coffee shops allows me to express myself creatively in different ways. I meant to say ways, but it came out as waves. But yeah, so I was at a coffee shop and I couldn't get anything done. Nothing was getting done, and it's the same coffee shop I go to every once in a while that I don't get anything done at. I don't know why I went there today. So I was sitting there contemplating, and I decided to go to a second coffee shop, which most people would find odd to just coffee shop hop. But for me, it helps. It helps to change the environment. And I went to a different coffee shop, and right then and there, everything shifted. I got about 3 hours worth of work done, and not only that, I exited the coffee shop with a lot of positive vibes and good energy. So I hopped over to a business that is owned by one of my buddies, and hopped on over there and had a great conversation with him. I haven't talked to him about a month. We only really connect when I stop into his store. He owns a local market, a grocer. But when I stopped on in, I talked through what was going through my mind. And if I had talked like that a week ago, better yet, if I had talked to him a week ago, I was not in a confident mindset. I was not in the right frame of mind. Because of whatever was going through my life at the time. The energies were completely different. But when I stopped in there today and he asked how I was doing, everything felt like it was in alignment. Everything felt like it was falling into place within my business. I guess I could dive into what has kind of been my last month and last week within business. I've been working on a proposal and a plan for a client, or a potential client, and I've spent a lot of time on it. I put a lot of time and energy in it because the connection was there, with the owner. Everything vibed, everything felt right. But this past week, it's just like everything shifted. It's like I put so much energy into getting my mindset right. Like, stay in a confident mindset. You're going to close this deal. You're going to land it. And it's almost like the universe just ripped it right under my feet, ripped a rug out from under my feet. And that was a learning experience for me, because I had energetically given my power away. I gave away, and what I mean by that is I put a lot of, basically I was putting the energy out there that I needed this project for my business to take itself to the next level, and that this project was needed to take my business to the next level. So I put that energy in it, and then you start to get the doubts and the fears of, if I don't get that, then I'm gonna fail, or that things aren't gonna move forward. So my learning experience from this past weekend was coping with that rejection. Everything was vibing with this owner, with this project that I was working on, and we were in alignment. Things felt right, and then this past weekend came around, and things started to shift within the owner, and the communication started to go quiet. I got ghosted, and it felt like a lot of things from, honestly, past relationships. And I've gone through so much experience with that rejection, of when I start to shine my light more, it scares people away. And I started to feel like that's what this is. I'm not giving my power away anymore. I'm recognizing my worth and what I was bringing to the table, and that project doesn't dictate where I'm heading as a business. If anything, the universe is guiding me on a path that gets me closer to what I want. And this rejection is meant to show me that I shouldn't, A, put all my eggs in one basket, but B, I shouldn't give my power away to another business owner or another project, or a project, whatever it is, to determine my path forward. If a project doesn't work out, or a connection with a business owner starts to deteriorate, that all that means to me is to stand in my own power and go in another direction and make it happen elsewhere, where I'm supposed to go. And I know I'll look back at either this video or my life or at this project. I mean, it still could go through, but if it doesn't go through, I can look back at it and be like, that was a trigger point that set me off onto the right path, onto something that felt more aligned to where I'm going. So I don't know what else wants to come out, but I do feel like everything's aligning. I feel like, I mean, I'll tell you this. The client, the project that is kind of deteriorating right now, the one that I spent a month working on and building a plan and basically expecting like we were going to make a deal, didn't know what number it was going to be at, but we were going to make a deal because of how much we like to work together. I'll be honest, I'm not from a moral standpoint, from where I'm trying to be as a spiritual teacher and as a community leader, this is not bashing his business in any way. I think the market is meant to be free and to be expressed, and to be whatever anyone wants to create within it, and let the market determine its value. It's not something that I'm aligned to. I've had a lot of difficulties with alcohol and with the pressures of partying, not in any peer pressure sense, but more of societal pressure. I mean, I drink, I do party every once in a while, but that's not what I'm getting at. I mean, more along the lines of, as a society, I think we need to heal ourselves first, and I don't think alcohol helps with that. And his business is very much surrounding of alcohol and partying and honestly vanity as well. So, because a big part of it is the media side of it, is capturing content for the sake of sharing with the world you're partying. Again, it's not a bash on his business. It's more along the lines of, I'm on a mission to do certain things, and I'm recognizing that I got caught up in the dollar signs, and I got caught up in building my network and landing a large client. that I kind of let my mission and my purpose sit by the wayside. And I didn't realize I was doing this until it all kind of started to deteriorate. I was like, there's got to be a reason for this. There's got to be a reason for this, because I just put all this time and energy into it, and I felt so guided into doing all this. When I say guided, I mean like me and the owner were in such sync. We would communicate at such odd times, but simultaneously. And we would speak the same language. I hope you understand what I mean by that. But everything was in alignment. And then it just deteriorated, and I came into the awareness of, hey, this is not on your path. You need to learn something here. You need to learn that it's not about the numbers, it's about your mission. And I was hurting on Friday and Saturday. I was having a hard time with all of it. But now I see what this has really been pointing me towards. And this is the other path that I've been trying to follow on within my business, which is in the wellness side of things, the health and wellness and mental health side. It's so clear right now because of that awareness of, over the last month or two, we've been working on 2 big projects. One has been this proposal and plan for that client, and the other one has been this alternative wellness route, providing services for wellness companies. And by golly, has it smacked me in the face that it's about my mission and not the dollars, because the dollars will come after I follow my mission. So that's just me talking right now. That's just me channeling. I don't know if that's helpful for anyone to hear. Like I said, this video and this channel is just a personal blog for me right now. A way for me to get practice in with speaking in front of a camera. This isn't something I do often. This is not something that I've actually had confidence in doing before, but now I'm starting to see my confidence come out. I'm starting to see myself step up to the plate and talk to the camera and talk through this stuff. So right now, totally personal blog, my way of expressing myself. So, I mean, if the owner stumbles across this video, just know I don't judge your business. I actually want your business. I want to do things with you. I want to work with you. But if it doesn't work out, I understand why. I understand why it might not work out. Sweet. Let's keep this vlog stuff alive. I'm gonna keep posting. I'm gonna keep posting some stuff and expressing my thoughts and practicing. That's what this is. This is practice. So if I stutter, if I stumble, if I repeat, if I don't know what I'm talking about, that's because I'm growing. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So if you're new here, welcome. If you stumble across this video later on, give it a like. So thanks for being here. Peace.